Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on 99 Nights in the Forest. And I know it's been a minute since I posted a video, and that's because I just came back from my trip to the Philippines. But yeah, since we're back, let's go ahead and make more videos. And let's go ahead and just talk about the base that we use to pretty much get to 500 days. As you guys can see on the top right there, it's 508. So we're just going to go ahead and go over like kind of the stuff that we decided to go ahead and do. Obviously, this isn't the only base you can make. There's other bases that you can make, but this is the one that worked best for us. So pretty much we did end up building an entire wall on the outside, just to kind of fortify our position. But we also put these spike traps right here, and we put a total of 5. And pretty much every night when it becomes, when the cult of the deer, I guess you could call them, comes out, they will automatically just all die when they walk through here. So that's the best part. You don't really have to engage them. You don't have to waste bullets. And pretty much on top of that too, we do have our extractor right here on the side. I know people like to go ahead and put it right here so it automatically fills up, but we do like to have our stuff kind of look a little bit more organized, so that's why we have it here, as well as some shelves here to keep the oil and the coal. And then we do have our bio stuff right here, so then we could go ahead and do some very suspicious stuff, such as the stuff that we put over here, which is gonna be our toilets. As you guys could tell, they are pretty much used, and we just put this here just to have like a little bit of a laugh. But yeah, on top of that too, we do have our farm that's kind of closer to the water. I did hear a rumor that if you put it closer to the water, it does kind of increase the growth of the crops a little bit quicker. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but we did put it by the water because it did kind of make sense. We do have a fridge or a freezer here where we could go ahead and put our stews, and then we have some inventory space back here, shelves for some meat, as well as some bunny foots and some wolf plets. I can't even say it. Back here we do have our tree farm, and pretty much I'm going to say that there's going to be a lot of trees right here. So let me see if we can cut them down just so you guys see how many trees we have. But this is where we just stack our trees, and definitely we have been like just kind of foraging through them from the bigger trees just because we are able to get a lot more from the big trees. But let's go ahead and see if we can knock all these guys down real quickly. It might take me a minute to. I think Tyler's also assisting on the tree knockdown. But yeah, as you guys can see, with all the wood we have right here, we might actually lag the server. But yeah, this is pretty much all the wood that we have. Not even all of it. Yeah, it's starting to lag the server. So I think I'm going to just try to knock down a couple more. Yeah, oh my god. But yeah, we have at least, I want to say there's about, maybe about like 50 to 100 trees here. I'm pretty sure Super Lee is going to help out in the engagement right there. Okay, so all the trees are down, but that's pretty much all we have right there. And it's a lot of wood too, which is pretty crazy. All right, let's go ahead and see. So right here, we do pretty much did max out everything out to a certain extent. We didn't exactly use radar or the boost pad just because we don't really need them, and the teleporter too was kind of miscellaneous to us, and the weather machine too is kind of miscellaneous. We're not really struggling on keeping the fire up. It's pretty much been going up, and it's been stable. We haven't let it die out once, so we don't really see a reason to have the weather thing there. Lightning rods, as well as a couple other stuff weren't used. And the bunny traps, realistically, we're not a big fan of them because the bunnies pretty much do also walk through here, and they do die when they walk through here as well. And we put all our beds over here by the board just to kind of make it a little bit more organized, as well as this right here, the revive thing, with our ammo, and our map right here on the side with our compass. And we do have some miscellaneous builds right here, like blueprints for stuff that we could go ahead and build. And that pretty much sums it up. Pretty much if you want to get to 500 nights, my insights on this is just definitely try to make a wall. Try to go ahead and put these spike traps right here. And I would say just try to build a farm and just be able to create a lot of surplus of your stew, because obviously you do pretty much run out of resources pretty quickly. And another thing too is you don't really have to have the tree farm. It's nice to have inside your base so you don't have to go back and forth. But definitely, if you guys want to go out and just explore and get trees that way, that also works out as well. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next one. So then, take care.